Before you invest $1, there are 3 things I wish I knew first. This would have saved me time, confusion, and overthinking. And that is, you don't need to be an expert. You do not need to be an expert. I think investing is designed to scare people away and make you feel that it's more than what it is. And it's not. Investing is so easy. Now, can you make some mistakes along the way? Absolutely. You definitely can. But in the full scheme of things, it's not that hard. It's so many people up here talking about investing for beginners, all the different things and step by step. And even and how I'm learning. Yes, I learned on YouTube. I'm not going to lie to you. And I learned on Instagram, not TikTok, Instagram. But you also know what has made me feel even more comfortable. I have my investments with Fidelity. Fidelity has like their own YouTube, their own university for investments. They go step by step and letting you know what to do. This is not sponsored by Fidelity by any means. I'm just sharing with you because that's who I have. But let me tell you something. You can learn how to invest, and it's not for a different population, a different group of people. It's for everyone. And you don't have to put yourself in a box saying that, I don't have it. I don't have it. You can invest with $1. Do you hear me? $1. You can start with $1. You can start with $100, $50, $25, whatever you want. And you can do it on a monthly basis. And you can see your money grow. Now, there's some investment where you have to pay a monthly fee, but Fidelity is free. Vanguard is free. I think Schwab's is free. Robinhood is free. There's so many different ones that you can use. When my cousin was here a couple of weeks back, she has Vanguard. So we were looking at each other's stuff, being nosy, like, oh, look at you. And she also said she had Robinhood. I knew about Robinhood, but I just never indulged in it. I think Robinhood is more app forward, but they definitely do have web-based. But I don't know anything about Robinhood, so I can't talk on Robinhood. Don't overthink it. You don't have to be an expert. Investing for retirement, I feel like is so important. I feel like it can fast track you on to retiring early. Cut back on some things in life and use that money instead of just putting it in the savings and letting it sit in your regular bank account and it's not even growing. You can have it over here growing for you. I don't want to say rocket speed, but it's rocket speed compared to your actual savings account. And another thing, investing is a long-term thing. Ain't no quick money over here. You will see your money grow quicker than it's growing in a savings account, but you're not going to put your money in your brokerage account or your Roth IRA or your HSA and think it's just going to blow up next week. No. You have to sit, let it compound. Let it do what it do. So by the time you're ready, within 5-10 years, or 20 years. But remember, I have a thing. I don't know if you're watching my series, Retire at 55. I'm trying to retire at 55. And one thing I do know is you have to have your accounts at least 5 years before you can actually pull them out. So ding, 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 ding. I started mine before 50. And I've been inputting before 50, so I'll be able to pull mine out at 55. And also remember, the money that's still sitting in there will still be able to compound even if I'm putting more in and leaving more in there. So that's a win for me in regards to me trying to retire at 55. I had to just throw that in there because I want you to know that investing is easy, okay? Don't feel like you have to be financial. You do need to be financially literate. Yes, but don't feel like you have to be a CPA or an accountant by that. You just need to know common sense numbers and knowing how something compounds. That's it. And compound just means it's growing. It's growing. Okay? That's like we're doing cliff notes here, okay? I'm not going to talk to you crazy. I'm not going to talk to you nice and proper and all the things. We'll just be having conversation over here. And last but not least, Consistency matters more than the amount. So hear me out here. Remember I said you can start with $1. You can start with 25, 50, 100. Yeah, some people put in $5,000 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever they're doing to make it compound, make it do what it do, right? That's in them brokerage accounts. Because there's a limit on HSA and a limit on Roth IRA. So as mentioned, if you're consistent with just putting in that $100 a month, that $50 a month, $25 a month, it's still going to grow. It's about consistency. Think about when we're consistent in these relationships. Okay? Think about when we're consistent with that workout. Okay? You start seeing results. You start seeing results. Eating clean. Now your labs is looking good because consistency. You're putting your best foot forward. We love that for us. So in saying all of that, don't feel you have to be an expert in all of this or it's not reachable for you. You can do it. I know some of us say, oh, I wanted to do it, but I didn't have a chance to, or I didn't think it was for me, or I didn't have enough money, or I got too many bills, this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. Nobody's looking in your account. If all you can give is $1 or 10 or 5, do it and let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. I am so serious. Nobody has to know your business. Nobody has to know your business. But just for yourself to know that you are doing something that can help you in the future. And I know I've mentioned before in previous conversations, I have HSA, which is for healthcare. Any event that, Medicare, Part A, B, C, D, all the different ones, is not available to me. Or I can't use it until it kicks in, for my time. I have my HSA. I have my insurance that I can walk away with from my job. My goal here is to make sure that you're able to invest for your retirement. Yes, we got pensions at the job. Yes, we got these annuities. We got this, we got that. But sometimes, mostly all the time, some of these things run out. 401k run out. So even if you have 250,000 in there, 300, 150, whatever that might look like, it will run out most likely before you leave this earth. So you can have things lined up for you where let me use this little bit up. Now I'll let this kick in. So you'll always have money. You'll always have money. So, ladies, let me know your thoughts and opinions on investing for retirement, your thoughts and opinions, because I want to know, are you thinking about it or have you already started to invest in the stock market to assure that you have more funds than you need or the funds that you need so you can live a nice, comfortable retirement and be smiling all day? Okay? Let me know. But in saying that, if you are a Black woman over 40 and you enjoyed this conversation, go ahead and hype it up. Because when you hype it up, it lets more Black women over 40 come on over here, join the community, and we can just have like-minded women here. So like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and share with another Black woman over 40 who can come on over here and appreciate our good conversations. I'll catch you in the next one.